Today I'd like to talk about the Truman Capote's fiction called The Breakfast at Tiffany's. This particular one became a movie in 1960s and became a huge hit. And I remember when I was in Japan, I saw the movie and I really liked it, this particular movie. And especially the song composed by Henry Mancini and the words by Johnny Mercer called Moon River was also a very, very big hit. Everybody is singing. Andrew Williams and Jack Jones and all the other great singers are singing this particular song. And I felt, the Audrey Hepburn was very well cast and very chic and fashionable lady and very attractive and with big eyes and everything. And that was a wonderful movie. And then, that was like 50 years ago or something. 60 years ago maybe, and then I read the book just maybe 5 years ago, and I read the book, Truman Capote's book, In Cold Blood, and I really liked it, and so at the same time I read this Breakfast at Tiffany, but this one, Breakfast at Tiffany, I thought it took a long time to finish it because I think it's not that I would say enjoyable read with the suspense and everything. It's very interesting, funny lady's story, and this lady is very eccentric. Almost to the level of the maybe mentally sick or something like that, and this writer who lives in the same apartment, downstairs or something, and he sees this lady who is kind of a peculiar behavior, and notices there's a lot of people visiting her. And so it sounds like it's like a cold girl or something like that, and but it's kind of a strange relationship there. So why that particular movie I remember a long time ago wasn't like that. It was a very romantic story of this writer and this young lady. But in the book, there's no romance there. And I think what stands out in the book is that this behavior, observing somebody else's behavior, which is very peculiar in such a way that you get attracted to the lady. And also the ending was not so happy ending, and the movie I remember was a happy ending and very romantic stories, but it's not like that in the book. And so, gosh, I watched the movie again just a couple of weeks ago, and this time when I watched it, because after reading books, I felt that movie was like I don't know, it's like a very commercial based story. Story is tremendously altered, but essence is there, essence of this encounter of the strange female character, and the cats there, and this, half Japanese tenant who is very peculiar. In the movie, this particular Japanese guy was played by Mickey Rooney in a very facetious, very stereotypical, maybe depictions of Japanese old man. That, again, the movie I thought was a little bit, too much or something. I felt. But anyway, so I wonder, wow, yeah, movie is so different, and books try to depict some things in this particular one aspect of this encounter, but movie is more romantic love story of this particular meeting, and yeah, kind of a cheap. I know the movie was directed by Greg Edwards. He kind of from the interview, he has to try to make this particular story more commercially successful movies, and that's why they alter the storyline a little bit. And the book, I don't know the Truman Capote's opinion about the movie. I have no idea, but I don't know he liked the movie or not. I don't think he liked it because his intention wasn't there, and so maybe he dismissed the movie. I kind of tend to think about, well, then the movie is bad movie, but it's not the bad movie. I think it's a good movie actually, showing that beautiful young ladies' peculiar behavior in such a way that is very fashionable, very strikingly beautiful woman there. The book wasn't like that. The book would not suggest that she's strikingly beautiful or anything. And the songs, the Moon River, Audrey Hepburn sang the song. Moon River, wider than a mile, I'm crossing you in style. Someday, you dream maker, your heartbreaker. Wherever you're going, I'm going your way. Two drifters off to see the world, such a lot of world to see. The guitar is very, very good, I would say. So I understand the movie was success, and but wondered if that is a good thing to alter the storyline so much. And I know in the past there's lots of movie made from the very popular book, bestsellers and so forth. Mostly the movie would not succeed, and so yeah, that's a difficult aspect. But sometimes I feel like without changing so much about the content of the book, you could make the movie successful. That the skills of the movie makers, and the Breakfast at Tiffany, I feel the same way, that they could have made this film, very faithful to the original story, but at the same time, very enjoyable, very commercially successful movie. And so, yeah, that's a difficult thing to do because the book reader is like a targeted to the, I don't think it's a mass because it's artistic endeavor by the writer to write the book. I don't think the person is necessarily looking for the popular book. And when you write a popular book, it becomes a popular fiction, which is, sells a thousand copy, but not much content is there. But pure literature, I think you have something to say there, and a very deep type of story, and that's probably become a little bit less attractive to make it to a movie, even though the movie was strong. But there's a lot of successful movie based on the book. For example, the Kazuo Ishiguro's Remains of the Day. I think that's exactly the same as a book. The movie is very, very successful, beautifully made, I think more enhanced because of the movie, and that people go back to read the book, and they equally or more enjoy the book. And there's a lot of examples that, it can go either way. But for Breakfast at Tiffany, I would say, I'm not sure the movie is successful. Book is also, I think, successful either way, but it's a little bit less attractive stories in the book. But it's more strong story there. More you can see the artistic the thinking of the writer. And so I don't know what I'm trying to say to you, but I really realized that the movie is very different from the book, but that equally I think I couldn't say the book is better or movie is better. Okay,